A nun in Southern California has been caught stealing literally hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Catholic school that she works in order to indulge in her gambling habit. Now, Sister Mary Margaret Cooper will plead guilty to swindling over $835,000 from the Catholic elementary school she ran to help pay for her gambling trips. She's 79 years old and was charged with wire fraud and money laundering for ripping off St. James Catholic School for a period of 10 years, ending in September of 2018. Now, she was in charge, unfortunately, of the school's credit union account, and it was meant to deposit the cash and checks from tuition. And the St. James Convent account, a savings account that funded the living expenses of the nuns, was basically what she was skimming money off of. As the Archdiocese conducted a financial review for the new principal, it noticed something was off in the documents. And so finally, they did this investigation. They realized, oh my gosh, the nun who's in charge of our credit union account is the one who's been skimming money from the tuition that's being paid for the school. And now her lawyers are saying, well, she's actually not a bad person. It's just that she's been suffering some mental health issues. Sure. And that's why she felt the need to steal money from this Catholic school and fund her gambling habit.
Okay, so buckle up, brace for impact. Here comes dad jokes. Okay, now it is a bad habit. Okay,
nailed it.
But I'm having none of it. Okay, that was a sister acting badly. Okay, all right. Now, my instinct is to yell, "Let her go! Let her go!" Why?
What?
Because I'm a hopeless gambler.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, do I mean it? Of course not. She's stealing from like other nuns and kids. It's outrageous, right? I love that excuse at the end. She's having some mental health issues that she's been having for decades.
I mean, it is a defense that's used quite often in criminal cases. So
yeah, I mean, she was shredding documents, but like if a person is having mental decline issues, she's not trying to cover up evidence by shredding and burning documents and all that stuff. Okay, that's not what's happening.
Dude, it's nearly $1 million.
Yeah.
Nearly $1 million. Like that's the problem with the problem with criminals is criminals. But like, if she had just been a little less greedy, she would have gotten away with it.
Oh yeah, oh sure. And look, it happens everywhere too. I remember in our school, after we left, it turns out an assistant principal who was in charge of the safe, okay, was stealing from the safe, okay. So which leads to the serious point in this story. When I was growing up, I was told that people in authority were awesome and they were to be trusted completely, right? Cops never lie. Religious figures like priests and nuns are wonderful. The government never lies. On and on and on. By the way, who told you all those lies? The mainstream media. It was the mythology of bow your head. The people in authority are the best of the best. Now I come to find out, the cops do not always tell the truth. Now every African American in the audience is going, I could have told you that, okay. And then look at what the priest did, right? Now here comes a nun with a bad habit, blah, 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 right? And so it's not, look, nuns are not, this is a one-off on nuns. There's wonderful nuns. By the way, there's wonderful priests and some wonderful cops. Yes, they exist, etc. But don't believe the hype. Okay, those positions, people in positions of power are very fallible. They're very human. They do not always tell the truth. They do not always do the right thing. And the more power you give them, the more corrupted they become. And the more they tell you, don't question them, the more likely they are to become corrupted. Because that means there's no check on their actions.
Yep.
So let's put a check on all of these people in power. That's what we're supposed to do in a democracy. Unfortunately, we haven't done very much of that. But at least they caught her. You know what her plan was. She was gonna win it back. I can tell you from personal experience, it's a very bad plan. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.